The vast Pacific stretches behind us, endless and deep. But ahead, the water shifts from a deep blue to a brilliant turquoise as we approach the Marianas. The scent of salt and distant rain moves with the breeze, mixing with the steady rhythm of splashing waves. Our canoe glides forward, guided by the hands of our ancestors and of our Puo master navigator, Larry Ragato. Ahead, the Marianas archipelago begins to take shape. Rugged shorelines, swaying coconut trees, and the rising peaks of our homeland. Our crew, silent for a moment, takes it all in. This is more than a journey. This is a return. Welcome to the Red Rice and Fina'denne podcast.
Nose gear touchdown. Having fired the imagination of a generation, a ship like no other, its place in history secured, the space shuttle pulls into port for the last time. Its voyage at an end.
Buenas, this is Sabu. This song is called The Voyage Home, off my 2016 project, The Navigator EP.
From canoe houses to universities, holistic and place-specific teachings to deductive reasoning, storytelling and singing to theorizing and quantifying, Larry is Palu. He's been ordained by the Puo ceremony as a master navigator of the ocean. He has a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. He delicately straddles indigenous and Western knowledge systems. And now he shares this knowledge of traditional seafaring through a university-accredited curriculum on the island of Guam. He also faces the challenge that come with it. I admire that the university has invested into island wisdom curriculum and doing their part in preserving this way of life. Well, at least at the surface level.
Yeah, and that's what it is that it's only at the surface, because you can come out to the University of Guam and scratch the surface with my program. But you want to go deeper, let's go deeper. Yeah. Come with me. Let's go deeper. But it's going to need a lot of commitment on your part. Be a seafarer, and I wanna spread what our ancestors taught us, and make everybody else, because at the one point in time, I'm sure that knowledge derived from somebody, and it went, and it came, and it came, and it went. We just kind of got, convoluted and blind in our own ways, but I think if we can connect in those regards, it will make a better place for it.
Larry's program is called Reviving Traditional Navigation, and it's nested within an initiative at University of Guam called Island Wisdom. The program is used to guide decision-making that strengthens the communities and island lifeways. This means their work at the University of Guam is to learn from both worlds, the old and the new, to strengthen communities and island traditions.
I think it offers a pretty good complement to what they're already learning in terms of mathematics and science. It's a great way of them also appreciating indigenous knowledge, and maybe even more so to them and to us, is our reconnection to our ancestral past and appreciating, or actually derive from it, some sense of rootedness in our identity as people of the ocean.
The other night we did the chant of the strongest current on the planet Earth, which comes from the Marianas Trench, hoping that it can pull all of you back to your roots, to your home. I am, as already indicated, I'm a Carolinian. I come from the island of Lamatrek. But I know for sure that my knowledge that has been passed on for generations was heavily influenced by the greatest navigators who settled the Pacific at first, who were your ancestors, the Chamorros. And even though they were colonized and their canoes and everything was all washed away, we were the ones that were not colonized because our islands were too small. So I'm convinced that whatever I have wasn't influenced by whatever you have. And I am now so fortunate to be part of the University of Guam through the support of Dr. Enriquez, who sees the vision of bringing island wisdom together and allow for us to come out to bring some part of our culture into institutions of higher learning and the colonizers in the West in the way that it had taken us for a ride for the past few centuries. So I'm so grateful to Dr. Anita for allowing also for me to be part of it.
Padfashami is a Carolinian term for respect, and it means under your feet. There's something so rooted in groundedness in that. I love it. Respect. And I try and keep my respect for my culture under my feet. Padfashami. I want to stay connected to it, always and forever, 637. And I continue to connect to it today. I go to all the events, especially those in the Bay Area. I'm attending them. I'm usually vending at them or doing some sort of community engagement. I stay engaged in the WhatsApp groups. I support the music. I work with the nonprofits. I'm super connected with my family. Yo, to my cousins, you know who you are. I know I need to get better at that. I love you. I really do. But now I realize that while these activities are fulfilling and very much real, it's the connection that we develop with ourselves and our identities that will guide us, and that there are people out there looking after us and facilitating that very connection.
Sumitao is to open the ocean. This is a chant that we navigators do when we voyage and we open the ocean, recognizing the ocean is so big, it's so powerful, but it's also very peaceful. And we ask for some part of that ocean to be part of us. I think that for all of you living out here far away from home, I hope that the current of the Marianas Trench will swivel around or, and bring you back home. But if not, let us open our hearts, that of the Guampedia, with Rita, with Sandra, with the rest of the team, that of the university.
The sea lane certainly got me. I realize now that Larry opened a sea lane for me and for this voyage. Is it a welcome home? Maybe it's a reminder that I'm part of something beyond my imagination. Whatever it is, I find comfort knowing that I was never lost at all. Because this feeling is so innate in me and it feels natural. This mahalang, this longing, this yearning to be at the islands, to contribute to my culture, to be a part of my culture, to be my culture. It's almost as if this whisper I've heard my whole life is finally making sense. What I do know is that this is my history to learn, my narrative to write, my legacy to pass down. What about you? Did this voyage inspire you? Did Palu Larry say something that makes you want to know more? I want to hear from you. Leave me a voice note or a message at hofaday.org. And sayonara for listening to how my culture exploration brought me to the School of Island Wisdom. Thanks for listening to the Red Rice and fina'denne podcast. I'll see you next time on the island.